I'm in Puerto Rico, la isla del encanto. Join me on this 5-day food tour in Puerto Rico, from lechon in the mountains of Calle to alcapurria in Piñones. Oh, look how much meat that has! And classics like mofón. Oh, the size of my face. On this journey through my mother's homeland, I'm seeking to find what it means to be Boricua. I'm starting my first morning here bright and early with farina and oatmeal, highly recommended by my aunt who swears by these breakfast staples. This is the farina. I think it's already served sweet. Oh man. That's muchas gracias. Everyone who walks by says buen provecho, which means bon appetit. It's so creamy, milky. It's so good. They add the perfect amount of sugar in there where it's not too sweet. So the Avena is the oatmeal. Oh, perfectly glossy. Oh man, that oatmeal has been like cooked perfectly where all the starches with the milk comes out, and then you have some of that cinnamon. It's so good. I see why farina and oatmeal are breakfast staples in Puerto Rico, and for under $2, this will carry you till lunch. Honestly, I was blown away by the flavor. I've never had oatmeal that tasty. But right now, more breakfast. We came to Carolina, which is just outside San Juan, to visit PANADERÍA ESPAñA. It's a bakery and cafeteria. Places like this, you can really dive into the Spanish influence on the island. So I came to try Pan de Mallorca. It's like a really tight, rolled up cinnamon roll. Try that. Man, it's really, really yellow in color. A citrusy flavor too, almost like an orange extract in there. But you know how this is good, right? You gotta dip it in your coffee. Oh. The Spanish influence is just as visible in the food as it is in the architecture. This Spanish tortilla is a prime example. It's really packed in there with potato. I taste garlic, onion. The potato's not bland at all. The egg is really just on the outside. It has a texture of like a giant French fry. Fluffy potato with onion and egg. I mean, you can't beat that for breakfast, right? This lush island has a wealth of fruits and vegetables to offer, so I came to Mercado de SANTURCE to see what's in season. Gracias. Ooh. It's so pure and clean and fresh. It's cloudy today, but it's a little bit humid, and the breeze with this coconut, it's perfect right now. But I love all like the traditional vegetables, root vegetables that they have everywhere here. Malanga, the yuca, everything. I think I'm becoming a fan of coconut water. Ah, there we go. It's slippery. Crunchy, juicy, gelatinous. This is a tamarindo. It comes from the tamarind tree, and it's a fruit, but it's got a big seed in the middle, and you eat the pulp around the seed. Wow. Sí, me gusta pancha.
La pancha, si te sale agria, yo le echo limón. Y
Okay.
ahí mismo tú la mueves con el tenedor y ¡guap! Y te la vas comiendo.
Vamos a probarlos. Okay, Jorgito's about to do something with the passion fruit that might just blow my mind. He said he'll cut it in half, and since it's really sour, if it's too sour, he adds a little bit of honey and you can eat it with a spoon, almost like a yogurt. Wow. Okay. So it's like a very jelly fruit pulp. Sabe como un batido. That's as natural as you can get it, straight in the fruit with just some honey added. The honey just broke up the tartness, and it looked like there was a lot in there, but the passion fruit is so sour. It just perfectly balanced it out. Oh my God. I want to try a tamarindo. I had it in my pocket because I was just... So you crack it open like that. If it's fresh, the shell will come off easily. And then you'll have the little nubs where the seeds are, so you know where to bite down in between. You take one. You guys, that's the best tamarindo I've ever had. That is so fresh. It's sour and juicy.
About 40 minutes east of San Juan is the town of Luquillo. It's where we're based for this trip, and we were told by several locals that we had to check out La Differencia cafeteria.
It's a local spot here to get some lunch and to try the tripleta sandwich. This rooster, I think I'm gonna have to fight him for my sandwich. What's up, buddy? Oh, wow, what a beautiful, look at the napkins. Oh, they made this fresh on the grill just now. So everybody makes their tripleta sandwich a little different. This one has turkey, pastrami, and ham. Tripleta literally means three, like 3 meats. That is juicy. It's got a ton of condiments in there. The meat is chopped up. The bread is very soft, a lot of flavor. It's got some tomato in here too, some green bell peppers. I love the addition of pastrami in here. So they also have almuerzo here, which is their menu of the day. So I got white rice with filete de mero. This is a swai filet, a white fish, macaroni salad, and some sauteed onions. And it also comes with habichuela, the red beans. This is the quintessential Puerto Rican bean, the red habichuelas. It's got a little bit of, looks like a potato in there. Yummy. Nice and loose, not too loose though. It's not watery, but it's enough to saturate the rice. And the rice that is typically used here is a medium grain rice. So you have those nice, like almost like pearl looking grains. It's not very wet, but it's not dry either. It's got like a really nice medium sticky consistency from that medium grain. And the beans have a lot of flavor. It's very hearty. Let me try this, the mero filet. Wow, that's really good. A nice delicate white meat, almost tastes like shrimp. It's just got a nice good sazon on it.
I'm at La Isla Coffee Shop. It's in the San Juan neighborhood in Miramar, and I wanted to get some good coffee this morning. I got myself an Americano. It's a Colombia, Puerto Rico roast. The beans of the Puerto Rican roast are coming from Yauco in the south of the island.
Smells nice.
I haven't had like a solid cup of coffee in about a week and a half. That's delicious. Oh, it's like thirst quenching. Could be hot, but also thirst quenching. It's got a really nice chocolatey flavor to it. Some nice brightness, a little bit of floral note to it. A little orange lemony zest in there as well. This is in an old building. It's absolutely gorgeous. One of the more sustainable companies on the island. They actually have a zero waste shop. It's the biggest zero waste shop in Puerto Rico that I want to go check out later, but in here it's so beautiful.
All right, we're in Old San Juan right now. It's getting hot, sun's coming out, it's packed with people, so it's time for a beer. And the beer that you have to have when you come to Puerto Rico is La Medalla. This is the classic original beer of Puerto Rico. It is a lager. It's crisp, refreshing, and a little bit of a depth of flavor that just adds to the whole experience. Anything you're eating, any of the fried food, any of the dishes, go well with a Medalla. Also, there's craft breweries in Puerto Rico. This is a SANTURCE beer. It's called Coupe, and it's a double IPA. Look at the color on that. Oh, It's got that nice citrusy oranginess to it, but not a lot of pine flavor, so it's not very bitter. This is equally thirst quenching. In San Juan, you can get the beers to stay or to go, so we got them to go so we can walk around. Let's go check out San Juan. Okay, so yes, it's really hot all over Puerto Rico, but the incredible thing is that there's so much greenery that you can get breaks from the heat. This is incredible. When you come to Viejo San Juan, you're gonna see tons of carts of piragua, a snow cone, and they shave the ice by hand right in front of you. You also have limber, which is a popsicle basically, but they're typically frozen inside of a cup or another container where you can eat it from. Por favor, un limber de coco y uno de tamarindo. Okay. Muchas gracias, chao. All right, so when you get them, they're frozen solid, but the idea is they warm up in your hand and the cups are very thin. Also, be mindful that there are recycling bins throughout the town, so when you're done with it, put it in the blue recycling bins. But they melt in your hand and then you can eat it like a popsicle. So, okay, I'm gonna cry. I'm not a crier except for I cry for everything, so I didn't think I would be able to taste it at first, but this tastes exactly like when I was a child. The sweet coconut fat rises to the top. It's almost like a sweetened coconut cream, and that's usually like the first lick that you get from it while you're waiting for it to defrost. And then this is the tamarindo one. That's good. It's sweet. Oh, see? so it's already started to melt in my hand, and you can squeeze a little bit and it starts to come up. It's not as sour as like a tamarindo, but it's got that tamarindo flavor and it's sweet. So this one should be pretty ready too. Let me see. There we go. This is my favorite. When I was a kid, we used to grate the dry coconuts. We would crack them open, grate them, and then express the milk from it. I didn't think it would taste the same because everybody makes, you know, their own stuff differently, but this tastes exactly like it did when I was a kid. And I have really sensitive front teeth, so I'm not gonna bite into this. I'm just gonna let it continue melting till it becomes a slushie. All right, now let's go. We're not gonna stop anymore, I don't think, unless something crazy pops up, but let's go get some lunch because I'm starving. We're at La Garita. This is in Old San Juan, right along El Moro, kind of overlooking the neighborhood of La Perla. I came here to try el chillo frito, and that's the fried red snapper. It's a quintessential dish in Puerto Rico that you have to try. And to start, we're having cóctel de carrucho. Carrucho is conch, marinated in oil and vinegar, and it's served with onions and peppers. It's got a very firm texture to it, a very light flavor. You're getting like the vinegar. It's not very sour though. The lime juice is pretty much what adds that extra vinegary punch to it. And then it's got the oil and the fresh onions on top. Definitely seasoned and marinated plenty. Oh, with the onions. Let me get some red onion in there. Oh yeah. The oil adds a butteriness to it. Thank you so much. Fried red snapper with tostones de plátano. Those are the green plantain fried and smashed. You guys, this looks amazing. The golden brown color on that fish, that it's super crispy. Oh my goodness. I already know the lime juice is gonna go on there no matter what, so I don't even have to try it without it. All right, I'm gonna get this meaty part in here first. Oh wow, look how that just breaks off right off the fish, revealing the scales. I'm sorry, the pin bones. Wow, look at this huge piece of fish. This golden brown color. Even on the sides where the flesh hit the oil, even got color on it. So flaky. Oh, delicious. It's had sazon on there. So it's got this beautiful flavor of some oregano, cumin, paprika. And the fish is crisp all on the outside, and then it's got that soft flakiness inside. That sazon, the adobo that they put on there first. It's not just seasoned with salt and pepper. Here we have the side dish of the island, tostones de plátano. These are the green plantains, double fried. Now you have this beautiful golden yellow color. Pretty mild, I'm gonna be honest. So although the texture is really good, it does need a little bit more seasoning to it, at least for my preference. But the actual mouthfeel texture is very good. This is mayo ketchup. It's a mixture of ketchup and mayonnaise, also a popular dipping sauce here. It's pretty good. It literally tastes just like ketchup and mayonnaise mixed together. But this snapper is where it's at. That is the main star of the dish, and I can't get over how beautifully golden this is. That beautiful crispy skin that just pulls off. Oh, that's gonna be a good one. This is from the back part, closer to the tail. Like a potato chip. Man, that's so beautiful. This is a nice sized piece of fish. And when you're sitting here, like overlooking the sea with a medalla and your fish, it tastes different. It tastes better. Maybe it's like the salt in the air, or I don't know. So you cannot come to Puerto Rico, especially San Juan, without visiting El Morro. This is the Spanish fort that was built hundreds of years ago, and it's absolutely stunning. It's so much bigger in real life than you realize. And here, this is this huge grass expanse that is a beautiful like canvas of rolling green grass hills that lead up to the actual fort walls themselves. So the actual fortress, the Morro, could look a little bit intimidating because I think there is like a ticketed entrance to get into maybe like the main tower, but we've been walking through these little trails and it's all free. It's open 9 to 5. You'll see a sign as you're coming in through the stairs into a trail, but it's called the Trail of El Morro. So you can come around and it brings you around the outside. Alright guys, so the next place we're going to is touristy, but who cares? Sometimes you just gotta check it out. Here is the birthplace of the Piña Colada at Barrachina. So let's go get a Piña Colada. Gracias. Here is the original style of the Piña Colada. As you can see, it's already got a much more yellow hue to it, much more liquidy, and they do ask you if you want rum in it here. So it comes with a pineapple and an umbrella and a maraschino cherry. Coconutty, pineapple-y, and it's got enough ice in there that's more like a loose slushy rather than like a much more thick frosty. It has a nice like coconut cream, coconut fat layer to it too. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't expecting this to taste so good. I thought maybe, you know, over time it's maybe not as good as the name says, but that is really good, and they're also already pre-made, so I was kind of expecting something not as good of a product, but that is very, very tasty. Okay, so while we were sitting there having our piña coladas, we were looking up a little bit more on the origins or who invented it. There's some debate about it, and one of the stories includes a pirate, the other one includes another hotel claiming to have invented it. But two things are true. Puerto Rico is the home birthplace of the piña colada, and two, as soon as I was done with this one, I wanted another one. So if you're in the area, I definitely recommend you check it out. Good morning, friends. So today we're gonna go visit El Yunque National Rainforest, and where we're staying is the neighborhood of Luquillo. It's at the base of the rainforest, so it's really accessible from here. So we stopped at Antique Bakery to get some breakfast before we head up there. This is the revoltillo with jamon, and they actually put peppers and onions in it too. This is Pan Sobao. Oh my gosh, that looks fantastic and it feels amazing. Look how soft and doughy that bread is. All right, I want to try the egg first before I put it on the bread.
But that bread is calling my name because that looks exactly like what I want. Sorry, the egg is really, really scrambled, so it's hard to pick up. Here we go. It's scrambled hard, but it's not dry. Very flavorful. They put enough seasoning on there. I really, really like the onions and peppers in here. And the egg is piping hot. Oh my God. Doughy, soft, and steamy hot. Fresh out of the press. That smashed bread that makes it even doughier and denser in the center. But the butter is nice and salty too. Oh, you have that crispy texture on the top. I'll put some of this on there. And here we have the rebotillo sandwich. This is scrambled egg with ham, cheese in a pan sobao. Look at that beautiful color of that bread and that juicy cheesiness. Oh my God, they put so much cheese in there. It's gonna be so good. This is like Puerto Rican grilled cheese. It looks so good. So cheesy. Hot, very hot. And that egg is cooked perfectly. I love how they kept it kind of as one piece of egg, not a scramble, so it's not messy. The sandwich just holds itself together, and once again, this pan sobao is incredible. My mom told me before we left to Puerto Rico, she said, if you can, bring me back a loaf of pan sobao. And seriously, like, how have I not had this yet? This is like bread gold. This needs to be in more places. And once again, the sandwich, the eggs, they're not cold. These are hot off the grill, hot off the press. They are as fresh as you can get. Wow. It's the most picturesque view, just this little window opening up into the clouds. This rainforest is incredible, and when you're overlooking on the observation deck, you can see and really sense how peaceful it is in here. Another great thing about this forest is that there's a lot of hiking trails. There's short trails like this short trail that goes around Paño Grande. They're well paved. You can wear sandals if that's all you have, or if you have shoes that you don't want to get dirty. It's a great way to experience El Yunque without having to really get into the heavier trails or muddy areas. When you're thinking about coming to El Yunque, you have to remember this is a rainforest at the end of the day, so there's a huge possibility that it will be raining at some point, but the rain never really lasts too long. It kind of comes in waves, so don't let that deter you. It's probably gonna rain, but it comes and goes, so don't worry about it. Look how big this leaf is! This is the native lands of the Taíno people. And from these lands, they used to catch birds, fish, snails. Look at that beautiful shell. I've never seen anything like that. The sun is starting to come out. It rained for about 20-30 minutes, and the sun is starting to show through the clouds. All right, guys, I'm gonna be very quiet. Another thing that I love about the rainforest is the wildlife. If you're quiet enough and you get lucky, you'll be able to hear the coqui. Okay, it doesn't seem like they want to sing for us right now.
All right, guys, so after your hike through El Yunque, you're probably going to be hungry. The town of Luquillo is at the base of El Yunque, and something special about this area is that there's the Kioscos de Luquillo, which is a row of restaurants and bars located just at the base of the forest. And there's different types of food. There's traditional Puerto Rican food, there's fusion, hola, ¿qué tal? And there's bars as well. During the day, it's more like a lunch spot, and at night, it turns into a little bit more of a club atmosphere. And also on the other side, there's a beach, so you can do both. Go to El Yunque, get some lunch, and then go to the beach. So here they have a lot of traditional foods, and it's more like cafeteria style. Everything is made really, really early in the morning, and then it's put out for the day for lunch. These are pinchos. They're skewers of pork and chicken.
Barbecue.
Sí, por favor, barbecue. And then they brush them in barbecue sauce and served with a piece of bread. ¿Y qué tipo de pan es ese?
Pan de agua.
Pan de agua. Okay.
Mucho ajo.
Sí, por favor. Oh. They'll also add ajo for you on the bread, which is garlic, a garlic marinade. Muchas gracias. This is actually such a pleasant surprise. I didn't know they were going to have pinchos here. They actually have a whole barbecue. So I'm going to go in for the pork one first. Oh, wow. It's crisp and glazed. Oh. It's got fatty parts, meaty part. And the barbecue sauce is actually not very sweet. It's got a very smoky, tangy, almost like a vinegary barbecue sauce flavor. Wow. This is a big pincho. Like, you can share this between 2 or 3 people. That barbecue flavor, the smokiness. I even see herbs from the marinade that the chicken is sitting in before it's cooked. So the flavor is penetrated all throughout the meat. Wow. Let me try this bread. They just wet it in ajo, which is a garlic marinade. Buttery, garlicky, some salt in there, but it's fresh garlic. And of course, you have to have your medalla. It's hot, it was raining earlier, so it's just like, you need an ice cold beer. I'm looking at the beach, it's beautiful out there. Doesn't get any better than this. Now, we need to try the national dish of Puerto Rico, which is the arroz con gandules. That is pigeon peas with rice. It has the sofrito, which is the cilantro, onions, peppers paste that is made and then it's cooked in, along with the achote oil. Let's go in for the gandules first. The rice is almost wet. It's just on the border. It has a little bit of tomatoey flavor from the tomato paste that's used in here. It's the gandules, the pigeon peas, add a little bit of a tanginess to the overall thing, and they also put olive juice in here and olives sometimes. The beans have such an earthy, a little bit smoky, like a cumin flavor. And that sauce just looks so good. Has a beautiful, saucy seafood scent to it. Oh my God. A slight, gentle hint of tomato, but that sofrito is really everything. It's the base of this food. Sofrito is ingredient base Puerto Ricans use in almost all of their dishes, and it's comprised of garlic, onion, bell peppers, and culantro, which is a similar herb to cilantro, but it's a little stronger, a little bit deeper in flavor. They process that in a blender and they keep it, and you always add just a tablespoon or 2 to whatever dish you're making, and that's the base for these dishes. Adds the flavor, the depth, so it looks like there's not much in there, but it's because it's all in the sofrito. So we came to La Monserrate, which is in Luquillo, You have incredible views of El Yunque. The water is so pristine and clean. The sand is fine. It's beautiful, golden, soft sand. There's no rocks. It's just incredible. After the beach, we're right back at the kiosk for a mojito. 6 ounces of rum in this mojito. It's huge, the size of my face. It's good. And they even ask you if you want a little sweeter, a little bit more sour, let me know. I asked for a little bit more sour, so he puts a little more lime juice in there. It's perfect. Passion fruit mojito, or de parcha passion fruit. Okay, so we got our mojitos, and we stopped at La Roca Taína to get a friturita. This is a fritter. This is the bacalaito, the bacalao fritter. It's got a nice softness to it in the middle and then crunchy on the outside. Fried, salty, super crispy. Puerto Ricans are the crunchy kings. I'm telling you right now. I don't want to hear nothing else about it. Let's go. I noticed they had a dessert counter and they have flan de queso. Something you have to try in Puerto Rico. I've never had it before. So this is the flan, but it's made with, sometimes it's made with cream cheese, but I'm not sure exactly what cheese they use here. Look at that. It's got that beautiful texture of flan. It even looks like it has the caramel in the bottom. Oh, yes it does. It's got that caramel sauce in the bottom. Oh. Whoa. So creamy, rich. It's very smooth, well-tempered. Makes it very buttery and rich. That's beautiful. And then it has that slightly bitter caramel on the bottom. In the central mountain town of Guavate lies the legendary Ruta de Lechon, or the Pork Highway, a stretch of lechoneras dedicated to the art of roasting pig on a spit. We're starting off at El Rancho Original around 9 a.m. to get the first pick of the day. So here is our lechon, and it has the cuerito. The crispy skin of the pork in Spanish is called el cuerito, and that's just that chicharrón that cooks on top. Then I got some yuca, guineo, which is savory banana, and yautía, which is malanga, similar to the yuca. Going in for the pork, I have not had lechon while I've been here yet. I had the pinchos yesterday, but it's not the same. These are cooked differently. It's a whole different method. Well, I guess I'm gonna go in for the cuerito first. So they season this with garlic, oregano, salt, pepper, let it marinate, and then they put it to roast early in the early hours of the morning. This is worth waiting for. Oh my God. So fatty, juicy, perfectly seasoned, has just a little bit of all the flavor of that sazon, but not too much. You can really taste the pork. You have the layer of crispy skin, then you have a layer of fat. It just totally dissolves in your mouth. It's so melty, buttery. Now let's dig into some of the actual meat. Oh my God. That is juicy. Oh. It's incredible how the flavor of all the seasoning seeps into the meat and just stays so juicy while it's cooking. That spit roasting style of cooking allows for the skin to get crispy and for the meat of the pork to stay moist and juicy. It's so good. I want to try some of these root vegetables. So the starchy vegetables, you have the yuca, the yautía. Yautía is a starchy root vegetable that grows here on the island, similar to the yuca. So they all have a slightly different flavor to them, but we like them all. Savory, starchy, has a little bit of vinegariness to it. This is the guineo. That's gotta be one of my favorites.
It's a little garlicky. Has more of a tart flavor to it that's naturally found in the guineo from boiling. It's the flavor that you extract from it. And then this is yuca, probably the most common of the root vegetables. Starchy, wet. They have them in that casserole dish to keep them moist. And the thing about these vegetables is that they're good as leftovers. They're good fresh, so they keep for a long time. You can always eat these. I want you guys to hear how crunchy this is. So sharp and crispy, you have to be careful, you'll cut your mouth. This is a juicy, moist pastel, and it's made into the masa, stuffed with pork, and then they wrap a banana leaf to impart flavor on it. So it's like a corn tamal made with savory banana and root vegetables. Oh, look at the beautiful color in there. Whoop. Look at that with the pork. Oh, it's got a nice amount of pork in there. That beautiful, like orangey brown. That's from that anato achote oil. That's the best thing ever. The second it touches your tongue, you taste that tart earthiness of the guineo. It's got a nice chunk of lechon in there, and it breaks apart just so nicely. But this meaty, banana, vegetable-y flavor is so hearty. That's one thing I have to tell you. Puerto Rican food is heavy. It's inherently heavy. When you come here, leave your diet at home because it's gonna be rice, beans, pork, root vegetables, everything to fill you up. That's what is served here. Oh, I taste a little bit of like olive brine in there as well. I had to see what the gandules was like here in the mountains. And look at this color, this beautiful, vibrant yellow. And these pigeon peas are so plump in that medium grain rice. So I like the chewiness of the rice grains from the medium grain. Yesterday when we had it over by the beach, it was more wet because it had that more tomatoey base to it. This one doesn't seem to have a tomato base, so it's a little bit drier. But it has its own character to it. Either way, it's good. And if you want to try arroz con gandules, you should try these. Those grains of rice are like little pearls. So good. All right, so we're headed to another place to try some more pork. And there's actually a name for this in Puerto Rico. It's called chinchorreando. It's when you go from place to place eating and drinking all day. So right now, we're chinchorreando and we're going from chinchorro to chinchorro to try more pork. Okay, so our food is ready. Here is the lechon. Oh my God, there's so much cuerito on this one. I can't wait to try it. This is the shoulder, el pernil. Oh, look how glossy that is. The skin is like lacquered. It's got a lot of flavor. It's a little saltier. Still very fatty and creamy. It doesn't snap as hard as the other place, but it's got a lot more flavor to it. It's got a salty, nice saltiness to it. Let's get into the lechon. Oh. Oh, wow. Intensely juicy. The fat just coats that meat. It's like a protection for the actual meat of the lechon. So you need that in there. And I love how they cut it so that it all kind of mixes in together. So you don't need a knife and it all just kind of strings apart on its own. And the fat mixes in there. But the fat, it melts so fast. It melts so fast. This is not like a chewy fat. It's a melty fat. I found one more piece of where the meat is still connected to the cuerito. Oh, I gotta try this. Before I do that. Okay. Oh my God. That was the best bite so far. And the color of the skin is just so perfectly golden that you almost think that it's underdone, but it's not. It's like pork taffy. I'm gonna need a nap after this. I can see why in Chinchorreo, you're going from place to place, because if you stop, you're gonna fall asleep. So you just gotta keep going, keep eating, keep drinking.
I thought I'd had my fill of meat for the day, but sometimes you just gotta let the pork highway take you where it wants. I spotted El Caldero del Fogón resting on the edge of the mountain and had to stop for masitas de puerco.
The fried lechon, this is something that I also grew up with. Oh, look at that. The color, oh my goodness. Wow. So this lechon is seasoned with a dry rub, and it's a little bit wet so that it sticks to the meat. And then the entire piece, the entire chunk of pork is fried in one batch, and then they cut it for you when you order it. Look at that. Wow. So tender. All right, let's go. That's gotta be my favorite. It's like almost smoky. A little bit of saltiness, it's not very salty. But the crispness of that pork on the outside. So many different ways to cook pork, as you can see. It's all about preference, or whatever day of the week it is that you feel like eating this. I want to try with some pique. It's got more pieces of little tiny mints of pepper, garlic. They're spicy. That one is actually spicy. The rest are like a nice kick, like your friend. That's spicy. Okay guys, so I came to the town of Humacao. This place has something very specific that I want to try. It's called Granos de Humacao, and it's a rice fritter. I haven't seen it anywhere else, and I haven't heard of it in the past. I had to come to Humacao to get it myself. Let's go check it out. Okay, wow, so this is as authentic as it gets. As soon as you walk up to the window, you see the factory where they're making the granos. And I had a chance to speak to the current owner, who is the grandson of the husband and wife who started this back in 1945. His name is Miguel. They're rice fritters, and they're boiled and cooked, but the outside is supposed to be like the pegadito of the rice. When you cook a pot of rice, you let the bottom cook a little bit longer so it becomes crispy. So this is kind of the idea. It's a fritter version of that. So it's ricey in the center and pegadito on the outside. And then it has like this little dot of Gouda cheese right in the center. Truly genius. The inside is so doughy and ricey. It's salty. The outside tastes just like the pegadito. Do you hear that? My God. That soft, creamy rice in the middle and the crispy on the outside with a little dot of Gouda. Miguel brought us another fritter that they sell here, rice ball with more Gouda cheese inside. And this one's really hot. Actually, it might burn me. I gotta be careful. But when you thought it couldn't get any better.
A 20-minute drive east of San Juan Airport is the community of Piñones in the town of Loíza. Known by locals as the soul of the island, Piñones is rich in Afro-Spanish culture and traditions. West African slaves brought with them fufu, a doughy food made from plantains. Spanish and Taíno flavors were mixed in, giving us what we know today as the most iconic.
That salsa criolla is like emanating off of the mofongo. It's tomatoey, oniony, you can smell herbs, bay leaf, and the pulpo is boiled and seasoned. Oh, it's so soft. So one of the best marks of a good mofongo is that it's moist. Criolla sauce is just swimming on that mofongo. I can't wait to try this. Oh, that mofongo, it's almost like a paste. It's so smashed, but it's garlicky, It's got wonderful flavor, onion powder, garlic, salt, pepper. And the salsa criolla just adds this wonderful red tomatoey tang to it. You guys, that is so moist. You have to know what you're doing because mofongo could dry out. It's plantain, it's starchy. And that octopus is so fresh. The salsa criolla is a very light red sauce. It's typically made with some tomato paste to give it body, a little bit of tomato acidity, but it does have a nice sweetness to it that comes from the tomato as well. Man, that's so good. Although this mofongo doesn't need chimichurri, I still want to try it because the green color is really appetizing. Oh, it smells garlicky. Okay, let's put some pulpo in there. Oh, it's garlicky and herbaceous. It's got such a freshness to it as if it was like just made this morning. All right, so we're at Los Barriles, which is right down the street, and they have some fresh oysters and clams. Dame media docena de cada una. Oh, so here they serve the piña coladas with whipped cream, but it's so humid that it instantly starts to melt, so the whipped cream's already dissolving into the piña colada. Woo! That one's strong. I saw her pour the rum, it was up to here. So we got some oysters here. Love how they put a little lime on each one and some pique in the middle. These are really big. I asked him for the smaller ones, but there wasn't really a lot of smaller ones. This is about as little as they get. Not the best I've had, but they're okay. But it's another one of those things, you're on the water, you're looking at the Caribbean Sea. It's just gorgeous. Piña colada, like, you can't go wrong. There's no way I'm leaving without having two things, alcapurria and bacalaitos. You guys thought I was gonna end this video without having that? Please, come on. Buenas. This is the alcapurria. This is a fried fritter filled typically with beef or crab. It's so hot. Oh. All right, so I just confirmed with Roberto working the stand, this is yuca, which is that bright yellow color that you get instead of the plátano. It has such an awesome flavor. That starchy vegetable has congealed a bit, it's become a little bit gummy and chewy, and then you have the meat in the center, but the masa itself, which is what's comprised of the yuca, is just so delicious on its own. Look at that. The meat is ground beef, seasoned with all the classic seasonings, the sazon, and it's got olives in it too. So you get a little bit of that nice tart brininess that is so quintessential of the cuisine here. Oh, look how much meat that has. Piping hot, fresh out of the fryer. That's what's up. Soft and tender, just says beach, beer, reggaeton, vibes. This frisbee-sized fritter that is like a pancake batter, and you have tiny, tiny minced pieces of bacalao, salt cod in there, and then you fry it as well. But look how elastic and doughy that is. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. Classic trait of Puerto Rican fritters. It's got that wonderful like fried fish flavor to it. And you don't see any fish in there. You're kind of like, how did it even get in there? But it's just so small minced that it's in that batter. It's almost like a crepe pancake batter. Well, this alcapurria is the gold right here. Buenas, quiero comprar una fritura, por favor. All right, so we got another bacalao from Gigantes. Oh, Bacalaitos Gigantes, giant bacalaos.
So it has the cute name of bacalaitos, but they're always pretty big. And this one I can see already has some herbs in it, so I'm curious to see what that flavor is like. But look at this. It's almost see-through. That's how thin you want it. And so, so crispy. Oh, wow, that tear. No crunch. Okay, yes, yes. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. What a little bit of herb adds to the flavor. Did you hear that crunch? So good. Okay, so I know I just had an alcapurria, but I wanted to show you guys what it looks like when it's a mixed alcapurria instead of just yuca, how orange and yellow that one was. This one is darker because it's got plátano and yautía, which in the mainland we know a lot of times as malanga, but yautía is the traditional name in here in Puerto Rico, and it has plátano, yautía, and yuca. Super stuffed. The masa is slightly thinner, just a hair thinner. But that ground beef in there, it's got tons of sofrito, sazon, all that in there, a little bit of brininess, the salty, the onion, garlic, pepper, it's all in there. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this food tour through Puerto Rico. This video was very special to me. My mom came to the mainland United States with her family back in the 60s, and they raised us Boricua, my brother and my cousins, and we practiced Puerto Rican customs, ate Puerto Rican food. But coming here this past week, I feel like I know what it is a little bit more to be Boricua, to be a little bit more connected to this culture. So it really meant a lot. I hope you guys learned something along this journey as well. And I can't thank you enough for being here with me this week. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe to support the channel. I can't wait to go on more food adventures with you, and I'll see you all very soon.